This is to me where it really bridges that gap of understanding philosophy as that community of inquiry to forward our own thinking, as well as be able to have that conversation with individuals and say, we have this conversation. Where are we going with it? What is the end result? We can bring in political ideology. Like I said, this is not necessarily be a political space, but this seems to be the most divisive issue that we have globally. You cannot talk about really anything without some political slant. I grew up in a time in the 70s and the 80s that our fear was communism. Our biggest threat was the Soviet Union. And into the 90s, once the Soviet Union collapsed, communism kind of went away. That was no longer the big fear. But how many people, and my beginnings within the military intelligence, Navy intelligence, was still the threat of terrorism by organizations within Europe. So we had the Irish Republican Army, you had the Baader Meinhof gang, the Red Brigades, you still had ETA out of, the Basque areas of France and Spain. You had these, and a lot of them were left-leaning, communist, ideological pinnings. But we saw those go away.